Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Side Hustle Enterprise. I am your favorite host, John Maz. This is an interesting piece of content today. We did have an amazing live stream yesterday where we talked about exit strategies and we talked about different ways to avoid or to mitigate and relieve some of the stress that may be upon you after you catch those sweet tendies from this ANC squeeze. So I encourage you guys to go check out that live stream. It is long. It is about 3 hours. So skim through it. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. That being said, though, I have some changes that I'd like to make and discuss with you guys involving my exit strategy. I had a chance to sit down, run some numbers, look at past chart histories, and I came up with a new game plan around exiting this short squeeze with AMC. I'd like to share that with you guys in this video. I'd also want to talk about some FUD and some pseudo squeezes and some fake news that is going on around AMC and kind of put that stuff to rest. There's a lot of misinformation out there. I encourage you guys to do your own research, do your own digging, of course, do your due diligence, and make sure that you understand what is happening. Now, let's go ahead and dive right into it. We got some interesting information to cover, and I want to make sure that you guys feel comfortable with the content in the short squeeze that is coming soon. All right, guys, so before I dive into my new exit strategy that I have been working on and kind of realized my faults with my old exit strategy, I want to talk about some FUD and some misinformation that is out there. This is not the squeeze in my opinions. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial expert. I'm a guy with a YouTube channel that has been trading for 15 years. I'm not a professional trader. I'm proficient in it, and I take pride in what I do, and I like trading. That being said, in my opinion, this is not the squeeze. This price movement that we are seeing is being driven up by FOMO, by fear of missing out. This is people with new money coming into the market trying to catch the squeeze before it happens. The hedges are going to use this to their advantage. They have so many tricks up their sleeves that they are going to utilize whatever they can to gain and cut down on the amount of losses that they have. They have already lost well over $1.8 billion with shorting AMC and GameStop. Of course, they want to stop the bleeding as much as they possibly can. So by running up the numbers, by letting the numbers run up, they're creating volume. They're creating drive behind it. Your new money's being pushed into AMC, pushed into the market. And what's going to happen tomorrow? Yes, it may go a little bit higher. However, I feel that we're going to see a big retracement before the squeeze happens. I personally think we're not going to see a squeeze until the 2nd of June, right around when we get the numbers for the total shares with AMC. That's my opinion. That's my thoughts. I understand you guys see huge numbers in your accounts right now. I know I'm seeing my account fluctuate tens of thousands of dollars. It's a waiting game. It's an emotional game. You have to have those diamond hands, absolutely. But I'm not going to be the type of YouTuber that tells you to wait and hold on. If you see gains and they're life-changing gains for you, and you are just tired of the emotional baggage and emotional drain that this short squeeze is putting on you, your family, relationships, take your gains where you see them. I'm not going to tell you to hold. I encourage you to hold, but I'm never going to tell you what to do with your money or your assets. You make your own risks. It's your money. It's your financials. I'm just here giving you my opinion on what I am doing and how I'm perceiving the market. So again, if you see gains and they're life-changing gains for you, have at it. But, you may miss out on bigger ones down the road. That's what I am counting on. That's what I am holding out for. So let's take a look at Fintel. Let's see what we got going on, why I really don't think this short squeeze is happening right now, and that the price movement is based upon FOMO. So let's take a look at Fintel. So this was recently updated about 18 minutes ago. So around 2 hours ago, we still have 0 short shares available, meaning that the short sellers, the people that are shorting AMC, the hedges, have not closed out any of their positions. This volume that we're seeing is new money into the market. Based upon the FUD that's being put out there about tomorrow AMC hitting $50 and that's the end of the squeeze. No. We control the power. You have to remember it's supply and demand. We have the supply. We control the outstanding value, the most amount of shares as retail investors. Couple market makers in there, sure, but the majority of us are retail investors holding the free float of AMC. We dictate what we want to sell it at. We're not going to let the edgies tell us when to sell our shares. Do your research, do your digging, do your own due diligence. Don't just listen to a bunch of YouTubers. As much as I love you guys turning into my channel and I love all the new subscribers and everybody in Discord, I encourage you guys to do your own research. Get out there, learn new terminology. Investopedia is a great place. Fintel is a great place. There are tons of other sources out there to get accurate, real-time data that is not being manipulated or fed to you through social media. Look it up. Do your research. Please, please, please. It'll make you feel a lot better about the situation. Form your own opinions. So you can see here we got 0 shares shorted. We slide over to Webull, where we're looking at Webull here. Let's take a look at some price movement. So huge buy wall, guys. Look at this. Look at the size of this buy wall. This is all new money coming into the market. Look how small the sell side is. It's a good indicator that it's just new money flowing into the system. It's new people trying to pick up shares, trying to get into the short squeeze before it happens. Even if they're just trying to get into it before the price hits $50 tomorrow, that's fine. It's still new money into it. It's the old time. It's the veterans that are involved in the short squeeze that have been holding it for months that are really going to pay off. My average buy-in for AMC is $12.05. I'm seeing gains right now. So are a lot of people. They want to take those gains away from us. Don't let it happen. I can't stress it enough, guys. I know I sound like a broken record. Do your research, please. Slide over to Discord. Talk with some other people that are in the same position as you are. Share your opinions. Share your thoughts. Have conversations and debates so you understand the situation better and you feel better about the decisions that you are making. That's all I have to say about the FUD. I don't think this is the squeeze. I don't think we're going to see a squeeze tomorrow. We're going to see some more price movement tomorrow, yes, but I do not think the squeeze is going to happen tomorrow based upon the numbers, the math that we're seeing today. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the FUD. Hold. If you can hold and you can stand the pressure, hold. All right, so let me tell you guys about my strategy. Let's transition. Let's switch gears. Let me tell you guys about my exit strategy. Now, prior to this video being put out, we had the live stream yesterday, Wednesday. Went about 3 hours. We talked about my exit strategy, and I want to correct that exit strategy. I let you guys on based upon my... I jumped the gun, more or less. I jumped the gun, and I apologize. I was looking at the exit strategy based upon my years of trading experience, based upon the way I typically trade, and based upon my typical exit strategy, whether I'm using a triggered stop loss, or I'm using a trailing stop loss, or I'm using a Fibonacci retracement and I'm trying to get out before I see the full retracement take effect. So typically the way I trade, and let me find a good portion of the map here just so we can take a good look. So this looks like a good section here on AMC, right? So using a Fibonacci retracement, 3 points, we're going to use an impulse, and we're going to use a retracement. Okay, so that's how you draw. You draw the impulse and you draw the retracement. So as it runs up, okay, as it runs up in these positions, I'm looking for it to hit these key points for my exit. I'm looking for key indicators to tell me when to exit my position. It's very difficult to catch the very top of a impulse. I dollar cost average up, I dollar cost average down, and I collect my 10% gains as my goal. Short squeezes don't work like that. You cannot use that strategy. You cannot exit your positions on the way down. In a normal market, you have buyers and sellers on the way down on the market in a slow moving market like you're seeing here. However, let's take a look at GameStop down here at the bottom during their squeeze. Huge spike, almost $500. I think we did pass 500 at one point in time, and then a huge red candle down. Nobody's buying in that red candle. Nobody. How are you going to exit your positions in a retracement when no one is buying? You're going to be holding on to them, canceling and replacing sell orders back and forth, just to get some of your positions closed out. As this price comes up, I have come to a conclusion. I've come to a solid number that I am happy with, that I am willing to exit my positions. Again, I told you guys in previous videos how much I'm holding, and I told you where my average buy-in is across my 4 my 4 platforms I'm holding AMC with. So as the number approaches and triggers, mentally trigger, I'm not setting anything on my charts, mentally triggers my profit levels, and it continues up. I'm going to start taking profit as the short squeeze happens, as it climbs higher and higher up this green candle. That's when I'm taking my positions. That's when I'm taking my gains. I'm not taking them on the way down because no one is buying on the way down. Set a limit for yourself. Come to a conclusion. Do your numbers. What balance do you want to see in your accounts? How much money is life-changing for you? Not Joe Schmo down the street. Not some YouTuber on the other side of a screen. What is going to change your life? That's what you have to realize. That's the number you need to focus on as this short squeeze happens. Please, guys, take the time, do your research, do your thinking, dive deeper into this than just YOLOing some, a couple grand onto an AMC share and hoping you can catch some gains after the squeeze or during the squeeze. Very few people are going to catch that top peak of that impulse, top peak of that short squeeze. Very few people are going to catch those gains. Fewer people are going to catch gains on the way down. All right, there might have been an instant here where, yes, there was another impulse and a shot back up to the $300, $400 level, and then it triggers down a little bit slowly on this GME chart. Yes, I understand that. I'm not taking that risk with AMC. AMC is going to be a bigger, harder rocket. We're going to pass the moon. If GME went to the moon, AMC is going to Mars, in my opinion. It's so overbought. It's so overshorted, not overbought. It's so overshorted right now. And the hedge funds are just losing so much money. There are already systems in place to protect the hedge funds, to bail them out, to bail out the market. There's $62 trillion sitting in reserve to bail out these hedge funds when they go bankrupt. You're going to get your tendies. You have to determine when you want to cash those tendies in, though. Please, guys, take your time. Join the conversation. Comment down below. Slide on over to Discord. We have tons of new promotion stuff running. Whether you want to join Patreon and become a tiered member there and talk with me one-on-one with trading and what your strategies are, and we pick it apart. We talk about business. We talk about LLCs. We talk about different ways to kind of avoid paying the 37% taxes that you might have to pay for your short-term capital gains. We also have a new YouTube subscription that you guys can sign up for that gives you discounts not just for my merch store, but also gives you one-on-one access to me and geared private content for you. So reach out to me, guys. Join the conversation. I want to hear more from you guys. If you have questions, you have thoughts, you have concerns, you want to just tell me I'm stupid, I want to hear it. It means, hit that like button, hit that dislike button. I really don't care. I just want to get the conversation going. Debate with me. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I understand that. I am all self-taught. But we only learn when we talk and we have conversations. Let's grow our knowledge. Let's grow our wealth together and really take this to the next level. That is what this channel is about. That is what I'm all about. I'm not about doing this alone. I'm not about making myself rich by myself. I want to take you guys along for the ride and hopefully help you realize some of your dreams along the way. Okay, guys, be safe, be careful. I can't say how much I love you guys and everyone, all the support. Again, find me on Discord, find me here, and we'll see what happens with that squeeze. I'm sure you'll see me before it happens and during it happens and as it happens and so on. Stay vigilant, do your research in the meantime, and try not to stress about it. Take some deep breaths, jump in the pool if you're in some hot weather, relax, go to the beach, whatever you got to do, take a break, enjoy your family, enjoy your time. Love you. Peace out.